absolutely nothing to do today except bake! I've been waiting for just the right time to finally try Granny Pie's super special triple chocolate 15-layer marshmallow recipe. It's gonna be amazing! Let's see, nutty meringue, chocolate ganache, praline nuts, cocoa-flavored buttercream. An hour per layer. That's 15 hours of pure baking bliss! Okay, Gummy, I think we're ready to start prepping the second layer. Oh my gosh, my cutie mark! You know what this means? The map! Gummy, could you take over for a bit? Hopefully this'll be quick. I'll just measure the baking powder for you. And when the first layer cools, you can drizzle some of the ganache over it. And don't forget to beat the egg whites for the meringue! I know you can do this, Gummy. You're the best alligator baker I've ever met.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? This is so exciting. The map is summoning you to Griffonstone, the very heart of the Griffin Kingdom. I don't know if either of you have read Bygone Griffins of Greatness, but Griffins were known to be
Rude, insensitive bullies.
You mean Gilda?
Yeah, I mean Gilda.
When she came to Ponyville, she was a total jerk to all my friends, especially Pinkie Pie.
She was a bit of a party pooper.
Mm-hmm. So maybe Gilda was a little rude. You still get to go to Griffonstone, and according to this book, it has a rich, fascinating history. In ancient times, griffins were known to be as greedy as dragons, always hoarding their bits and other treasures. But all that changed when King Grover found the mysterious golden idol of Boreas. Legend says the idol of Boreas was made from the dust of golden sunsets, blown across the mountains by the north winds. Possessing the idol of Boreas filled the griffins' hearts with pride. It's said that that one great treasure is responsible for turning Griffonstone into the most majestic kingdom of all the land.
And why do you care so much about griffins anyway?
It was actually Gilda's visit that made me curious. So I picked up Bygone Griffins of Greatness, and I've been hooked ever since. And now you two get to see Griffonstone with your very own eyes.
Huh? Just me and Rainbow Dash?
Hey, you can totally take my place if you want. I still had half a nap to finish.
Why don't you just come with us? I mean, you are the Princess of Friendship.
No. If the map wanted me to go to the coolest kingdom in all of Equestria and tour the palace and see the actual idol that unites an entire species, which would be super amazing, I'm sure it would have said so. You two can handle whatever the issue is just fine. I'll stay here and do important princessy things, I guess.
Well then, come on, Dashy. We're going to Griffonstone.
Fine.
That's the spirit! What you reading, Rainbow?
Twilight literally wrote a book on what we need to do in Griffonstone.
You mean like a guide on how to figure out what problem we're supposed to fix?
And then some. It's like Twilight herself in book form.
Always carry plenty of bits. The Griffins are sure to help you as long as you share the wealth. Can I borrow some bits?
Upon arriving at Griffin Gorge, be sure to pause and cast your eyes northerly, up the Hyperborean Mountains, taking in the breathtaking beauty of Griffonstone. Once in Griffonstone proper, go immediately to the palace and introduce yourself to the king. Bygone Griffins of Greatness was written a long time ago, and it ends with the coronation of the 14th King of the Griffins, King Guto. I have no idea who's in charge now. Tell the king you've been sent by the Princess of Friendship, and you're there to help with some sort of problem. If for some reason the king can't help, I'd try the Griffin Stone Library next. It's a little-known secret that if you befriend a librarian, you can usually find out anything. Plus, as a bonus, there's a statue of King Grover outside. Photo op! And don't forget to sample some famous Griffin scones. They're supposed to be the best.
Aw, Twilight should have come along. Then she could have seen firsthand that Griffin Stone is a total dump.
Maybe the map should have called Rarity instead of us.
Excuse me, sir? This is Griffonstone, right? Well, that wasn't very nice.
See? These griffins are exactly what I thought they'd be.
Maybe we should just find the palace so we can ask the king what's going on.
We don't have a king. Losers. Hello, Gilda. Dash.
Pinkie!
What are you doing here? I'm a griffin? What's your excuse, dweebs?
Hey! These dweebs are here to help Griffonstone.
Help it what?
Well, we're not really sure, but it involves a map and cutie marks and problem and...
Bored now.
Well, if you don't have a king, can you at least tell us where the idol of Boreas is?
Don't tell me you really believe in that thing.
You'd better believe in it. The idol was the best thing to ever happen to us Griffins.
Oh, great. Now you got Grandpa Gruff started.
I'll tell you the whole tragic tale. For a couple of bits. The first Griffin King, King Grover, united our kind like we've never been united before or since. And then he did it all with that incredible idol of Boreas. And that idol brought pride to the heart of every griffin that saw it. From one king to the next, Griffonstone and our golden idol were the envy of all other species. It held us together, gave us an identity, right up until the reign of King Guto. That's when our Aramaspi came to steal our Griffin treasure. King Guto tried to fight him off, but Aramaspi managed to get away with the idol. They say when our treasure fell into the abysmal abyss, our pride went with it. King Guto was the last king of Griffonstone, and we all lived miserably ever after. The end!
That was the saddest story ever!
Oh, well, tough tail feathers! No refunds!
No wonder Twilight's book ended with the coronation of King Guto. Who would want to record a history that sad?
It's not sad! Do we look sad to you? Pinkie, I think I know why the map sent us here. We need to find the idol of Boreas and bring glory and pride back to Griffonstone. Haha, here we go. Typical pony hero complex. None of us care about that dumb old idol. Don't you get it? We don't care about anything. And that's the way we like it.
I think Rainbow Dash is right. The map sent us here to fix some sort of problem.
The only problem Griffonstone has is you! Well, I don't care what she says. We're gonna find that treasure, make Griffonstone cool again, and get back to Ponyville. Come on!
Wait, Rainbow Dash, what about Twilight's advice?
What, taking a bunch of pictures?
She mentioned finding answers at the library.
Knock yourself out. But when you get bored with Twilight's tour book, I'll be at the Abysmal Abyss finding the Idol of Boreas. I'm I'm here to find your missing idol and save Griffin Stone. I'll need some rope, a grappling hook, and a guide to take me down to the abysmal abyss.
And I'll need some bits.
Hey, Gilda! Word on the street is that Griffonstone has an amazing library chock full of answers.
Word on what street?
Okay, maybe not this street, but on other streets, your library is the talk of the town.
The library's right there, so why don't you go inside and leave me alone?
Maybe it's good that Twilight didn't come. It's sad what happened to your town, King, but Rainbow Dash can't be right. This can't all be because of a missing hunk of gold.
You're right, Pinkie! And you've got amazing hair!
Ah, King Grover, you old charmer. I know what Griffinstone needs!
Fewer ponies?
A song! I've got a super song about smiling that's sure to make even the most grumpy Griffin grin!
Can't sing here.
But how do you break into uplifting musical numbers with no singing?
Yeah, that's Griffinstone's biggest problem. Lack of uplifting musical numbers.
Well, if I can't sing, how about a party? If there's one thing these Griffins needs, it's some good cheer. Where's your party store? No party store? How about cake? Nothing cheers folks up like cake. Where's your bakery?
Ugh.
No singing, no party store, no bakery! What is this place?
You're welcome to leave at any time!
Well, that just takes the cake. Wait, no, it can't take the cake because there is no cake, or muffins, or Griffin scones.
Oh, we got Griffin scones. That's my specialty.
I'll buy one.
Bits first. Well? What? You like it? That's my Grandpa Gruff's secret recipe.
Ow! I think I broke a tooth.
Well, whatever. No refunds. I don't even care anyway. I just want to sell enough of these so I can leave this lousy town.
I can help you with that.
You think you could tighten the strap on my helmet?
Can you give me more bits?
Never mind, I got it. So, how deep is this abyss?
How deep are your pockets?
Don't you Griffins ever talk about anything but bits?
Give me some bits and I'll answer.
No wonder Gilda's such a delight.
Grandpa Gruff's recipe is good, but it's missing one important ingredient.
Don't tell me. Friendship?
No, baking powder. Lucky for you, I never leave home without it! Now just pop those in the oven and you'll have Griffin scones worth their weight in gold!
Greta!
Aha! I saw that, Gilda! You may act like a gruff, grumbling Griffin, but inside you're gracious and great!
What are you talking about?
You just helped your friend up when she got knocked down!
What? Her? Greta's just some Griffin I know. We don't have friends here. I did have a friend once, but you saw how that turned out.
Oh my gosh! I gotta go find Rainbow Dash!
See ya. You sure we can't just fly down? Whoa! Never mind. Totally got my answer there. Just gotta find that golden idol and get out of this place. My hoof! Help! Throw me another rope!
You got bits?
Wait! I don't go anywhere.
Rainbow Dash is stuck on a ledge in the abysmal abyss, and I need your help to save her!
Not my problem.
Of course it's your problem. She's your friend!
Used to be.
Can't you remember when she was?
Yeah, of course.
Doesn't that Griffin know that she's supposed to fly at the Junior Speedsters flight camp?
Maybe she just doesn't want to make you look bad. Hey there, I'm Rainbow Dash. And you are... Gilda? You sure about that? Stick with me, Gilda, and those guys won't give you any more guff. Wow, you're awesome! You too, Rainbow Dash! Well, Gilda, let's show these guys how it's done. Junior Speedsters are our lives! Skybound soars and daring dives! Junior Speedsters, it's our quest to someday be the very best!
Fine, I'll help her. But that doesn't make me her friend.
Duly noted. Except it does! Hang on, loser! I'm coming! What took you so long, doofus? Ah! Rainbow Dash! I'm coming for you! Gotcha! Hold on, you two! Huh? The idol of Boreas! I'm slipping! The idol!
You're more important to me than some dumb chunk of gold.
Hugging later, climbing now!
I'm really sorry about how I treated you two. Thanks, Gilda.
Apology accepted.
And I'm just sorry we didn't get your idol back. Now we'll never be able to solve Griffin Stone's problem.
That's what I was trying to tell you. The map didn't send us here to find the lost idol of Boreas. It sent us here to replace it with something better.
Nothing's better than gold to a griffin.
That's because you don't have friendship. If you can learn to care about each other again, Griffinstone could be a mightier kingdom than it ever was before. And you don't need some golden idol to do that. You just need each other.
Whoa, Pinkie. That was really sappy.
What can I say? That's how I roll. Go on, Gilda. Go make a friend.
I don't know, Pinkie. You really think these griffins are up for this? We aren't exactly in Ponyville, you know. Okay, so she was really weirded out until I gave her the scone. Then she tried it and said it tasted good. That's the first nice thing any Griffin's ever said to me. Whoa, Pinkie. I guess that really was the problem we needed to solve.
Baking powder makes baked goods and friendships fluffy and delicious.
Well, we better be heading home. What? You want me to spread friendship here by myself? How am I supposed to do that? I haven't even made one single friend yet. No, you haven't. You've made two. Hugging! Hugging now! But But you'll come back and visit, right? Just try and stop us.
See you later, you old charmer.
Pinkie, who are you talking to?
No, Pony! Come on, let's go home and see how Gummy did with Granny Pie's marmalade recipe.
Didn't we just shelve all the books in the library a few months ago?
Yes, but that was because we needed to. This is just because I want to. I call it my book sortation. 3 uninterrupted days of reorganizing books. Can you think of anything more relaxing?
Well, claw massages, back rubs, bubble baths. You weren't really looking for an answer, were you?
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Whoa, that much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize. Ooh. Best long weekend ever! I'm sure we can make some time for a claw massage and a back rub, too.
Yes! Best long weekend ever!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me.
Big adventure!
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Whoa! That strange yellow orb in the sky! What is that?
All right. So it's been a little while since we've seen the sun.
A little while? We've been in that library for 3 straight days!
Yes, but they were 3 very productive days, even if you did take that 2-hour claw massage break.
Hey, you promised a claw massage? I'm getting a claw massage.
It's not like we missed anything.
Hello, Twilight. Hi, Spike.
Hi, Rainbow Dash. Good to see you, Discord.
Did you rehearse before you found us?
What makes you think we practiced?
Come on, Rainbow Dash. What's going on here?
Sorry, me and Discord are just messing around. Like we do.
Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days. You could say it was hysterical.
Sneaky snake.
Just snaking around.
Good one, Discord.
It is?
Kind of an inside joke from this weekend. You wouldn't really get it unless you were there.
Oh, okay.
Cool, well, catch you later, Twilight.
Catch you later, Twilight.
That was strange, right? Since when have Rainbow Dash and Discord had inside jokes?
Since sometime in the last 3 days, I guess.
Hey, no pony made you join me on my book sortation.
I'm joking.
Rarity?
Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
They're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former cancel art designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou.
Oh, I love her.
Him.
Both.
Twilight? This makes twice I'm seeing you in one day. Aren't I lucky?
Weren't you just with...
Hi, Twilight. Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Orange, you glad you did it?
You're a card.
Oh, please. You'll make me blush.
You do seem to be turning a shade of orange.
Oh, sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest.
You see, we were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice. You really had to be there.
We would have invited you to come along too, but we didn't want to interrupt your organizing. We know how important it is to you.
And I'm sure it was much more important than the fun that we had.
I appreciate that. Speaking of books, I should get these on the shelves. Rainbow Dash bonding with Discord. Rarity finding something he did genuinely funny? Must have been some weekend.
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course not. What's got you two in hysterics?
Oh, we were just reminiscing about the best weekend ever.
He's everywhere today, isn't he?
Oh, now where was I? Ah, yes, we had just finished our soup. And then Applejack said, "Peanut butter hoof? Yuck, not even with jelly."
I don't get it.
It was hilarious. I wish we'd taken a picture for you.
Oh, well, this should do.
I guess that's funny.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Oh, shucks, Twilight. We haven't even asked how your weekend went.
It was fine.
And yet you look so glum. Does some pony need a huggy-wuggy?
I am not glum. I'm glad. I'm glad you all had such a good time together. Having inside jokes can really create a lasting bond between friends.
I'm just sorry that all this bonding happened while you were holed up in your castle.
Oh, don't you worry about Twilight. Bet you were in hog heaven organizing all them books. Again.
I'm sure I had just as much fun as the rest of you. I can't believe I missed out on all that bonding.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I'm the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous. I'm sorry I missed out because sharing that experience would have helped me with my princess of friendship duties.
Come again?
If our friends could enjoy 3 full days with Discord that much, it must have something to do with the specific things they did together. If we could find out what those things were, it could be a real breakthrough in the science of friendship.
I guess so.
I know so! You thought our book sortation was fun? This is gonna be even better. Thank you for coming. I wouldn't have asked you here if it wasn't important.
I love important.
I want to know how these funny moments you shared came to pass. I can use this data to help advance friendships all over Equestria.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Let's start with the snake.
I don't know if I can get it out. It's too funny.
Oh, but we must. It's for the greater good. It started when we were helping Granny Smith with her garden.
I reckon you mean my sister Apple Bloom.
Well, you apples look the same. And then Rainbow Dash saw a snake.
I think it was a garden hose.
It was a hose snake. Super deadly.
I recall it being a large stick that looked like a hose that in turn did in fact resemble a snake.
Point is, we galloped away.
And it chased after us.
The hose? A snake? A stick?
A snake.
A hose.
A stick!
We literally trotted for our lives. Isn't that hilarious?
I guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't. And it's already happened. Ooh. Are you suggesting
Time travel?
Absolutely not. Time travel is not something to be messed with. We simply need to recreate everything that led to these jokes.
Oh, what a brilliant idea! Shall we begin with the lunch date that kicked off the glorious weekend you missed out on?
Are you sure it was this table?
does it really matter?
When it comes to science, everything matters. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment.
No, it was this table here.
All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just noticed something.
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's right. The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus.
I don't suppose that means we're gonna need to get a new tablecloth, does it?
Oh, most definitely. One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself. Anything stand out as being different? Anything at all?
I've noticed a couple of things. Me too!
Excellent. A little to the left. No, my left. A little bit more. No, a little more right.
The cloud over our table looked like an ice cream sundae. Perfect!
No. This is barely room temperature. Garçon! Garçon, over here. No? Nothing?
Are you sure there's not something you've missed? Some other detail about your lunch together that you're forgetting?
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel we've been pretty exhaustive in our attempts to recreate every single detail of our previous encounter.
Yeah, Twilight. If you don't get it by now, I don't think you're ever gonna get it.
But it is really important that I figure this out. It's for the good of all Equestria.
Well, perhaps we should have another look at the data we've collected. Of course! There is one last variable that we haven't accounted for.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching, and you weren't there.
He makes a good point.
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
He makes another good point.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away. Yeah, and I'll bet they'll be just as hysterical.
Absolutely.
I'm not buying it. Not for a second. There is definitely something else going on here, Spike.
Or maybe there isn't, and you should just drop this whole thing and admit that you're a little jealous.
Even if I'm not able to laugh at what happened, I should be able to figure out why they find it funny, why they think they had this amazing and hilarious time together, but I can't figure it out. It doesn't make sense.
Some things just can't be explained.
Our friends think something great happened to them while I was away, but no, it was something awful. If we don't break the spell they're under, who knows what terrible things could happen?
Spell?
Come on, Spike. There's no time to lose. Zecora, what do you think? Can you undo Discord's magic?
In what way can you tell that they are indeed under a spell?
They're having fun with Discord, that's why.
A friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Trust me, they would never laugh like that unless something magical was involved. It's not that funny. I know funny.
All right, this potion will break the spell. Then you will be able to tell.
Wait, if that's the potion, then what's brewing in your cauldron?
It ties the room together and emits a warm glow. But if I am to be honest, it's just for show.
I wonder why she asked us here so bright and early.
Another map adventure, perhaps? Nope, no glowing tushies here. Oh, maybe it's more of a non-adventure. Maybe she just wants to tell us how last night's slumber went.
Hey, gang!
Ooh, you look excited!
I am excited. We're gonna have fun today.
Yes!
Just one tiny, minuscule, microscopic thing before fun times. I need every pony to sip this potion to break Discord's spell on you.
What now?
Don't be embarrassed. So what if Discord cast a spell on you so you thought you had a great time, and now you have all these inside jokes that you seem to be constantly laughing at? Don't worry, you didn't have your defenses up. I get it.
You're kidding. Twilight, darling, we simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. Or you reenacted what you thought was fun, but really wasn't because you were under a spell that made you think what happened was fun.
What kind of fertilizer have you had your nose in, Twilight?
Be honest, the only reason you won't drink the potion is because deep down in your hearts you know there's a chance that Discord has you under his power.
Twilight, how could you say such a thing? I know Discord still makes mistakes sometimes, but you're accusing him of being downright evil.
Yeah! And to top it off, you're accusing us of not being able to tell he was up to something. What do you take us for?
Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
Hi, Twilight. The gang mentioned we'd all be hanging out together today.
The gang?
Yeah, the Peanut Butter Hoof Gang.
It's still funny!
So much for that whole spell theory.
But it's still not funny.
It's funny if you were there.
But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a book sortation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there. I missed out. And seeing you having all these jokes I wasn't a part of and couldn't understand made me...
Jealous?
No. The Princess of Friendship can't get jealous.
Sure you can, Twilight. And none of us begrudge you for it.
We're sorry if we made you feel left out.
You didn't do anything wrong. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling so you can let it go.
And, you know, not try to make us recreate everything that happened when you weren't around.
Of course, none of this would have happened if I hadn't encouraged every pony not to invite you this weekend.
They wanted me to be there? And you convinced them to not invite me?
Well, I didn't think that they should interrupt you, but now I see that we should have. Oh, I feel just terrible.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
Wait a minute. You didn't suggest not inviting Twilight because you wanted to make her feel left out, did you?
Of course not. That whole jealousy thing was just a happy accident. Certainly, we can all agree that Princess Twilight learned a valuable lesson here, that even she can have feelings of jealousy. that she should recognize said feelings rather than try to pretend that she doesn't have them. Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely. But what's important here is that it was never my intent to make Twilight feel jealous. That's something the old me would have tried to do. Aren't you glad I've changed? I said, aren't you glad I've changed? Orange! Like the ones at the Applejack farm. I mean, from this weekend. No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course.
Only way we find them funny now is if you put us all under some kind of spell.
Come on. You'd have to be a complete crazy pony to think he'd do something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinkie? That we'd all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
Well, what's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
Well, I don't get it. Some pony want to tell me what's so hilarious? Any pony? Hello? I'm talking to you. You! And you and you! Well, what's funny about spell? I don't get it. I'm being left out and I feel really bad about it.
Sorry, buddy. Guess you had to be there.
Welcome to the Grand Equestria Pony Summit!
You delegates have traveled far and wide to represent your cities as we seek to celebrate and learn from all the unique places that make up our wonderful land of Equestria. At tonight's welcome reception, Princess Cadence will dedicate this beautiful friendship statue made up of gemstones from each of your home cities. Now I'd like to turn things over to the one who organized the summit, Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Thank you, every pony. With delegates from over 50 cities attending 3 days of conferences, receptions, and meetings, this is the largest Grand Equestria Pony Summit yet. And let me tell you, putting it all together has led to more than one sleepless night. We're so excited to have you here and to learn more about life all across this great land of ours. And now my faithful assistant Spike would like to say a few words.
Hello, every pony. I'm here to help any way I can. So if there's anything I can do for any of you...
We love you, Princess Twilight! We love all the princesses!
I guess every pony loves a princess.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete to have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Spike! Spike? Little help?
Spike, we need you!
Of course! What can I do? Whoa, what happened to you?
Oh, I'm sorry, Spike. I just... need a quick nap. Napkin! Tell the delicate doll.
She's been awake 3 straight days preparing for the summit. We need to make sure she gets some rest today. She'll never be able to attend the welcome reception in this condition. Can I count on you to see to it that she isn't disturbed?
I promise, I won't let you down. Perfect. Not on my watch. Excuse me? Can you keep it down a little? Oh, no! I'll give you birdseed, worms, anything. Just please stop singing before you wake the princess! I can't believe that worked. Hi, fellas. Sorry to break up your game, but there's sort of an important diplomatic summit kind of thingy going on, and it involves a princess needing to sleep, and, maybe you could move your game somewhere else? The princess thanks you for your understanding. Excuse me, do you have to do this right now? Oh no! Are those dragon sneeze trees?
These are too top-heavy. Wouldn't take much to bring these beauties down.
Can't you just wait a few hours?
Sorry, it's a public hazard. I got my orders.
Well, I've got my orders too. Princess Twilight.
Princess Twilight? Oh, why didn't you say so? Gee, I reckon they'll keep a few more hours.
Good thing I got the princesses on my side. Oh, come on! Excuse me! Excuse me, sir! I really need you to stop right now! Oops.
Let me guess, the noise? Sorry, but we can't have a broken water main.
What, you couldn't do this yesterday?
Hey, pal, I'm just trying to make sure everything runs smooth for the summit.
But there is no summit without Princess Twilight, and she needs things to be kept quiet around here. So if you don't mind,
All right, if that's how she wants it. But if something happens, it ain't my fault.
Princess Twilight will be rested, Princess Cadence will be proud, and Princess Spike deserves a little reward. Princess Spike.
I'll
tell you something, all right? I worked forever on this speech, and I know I have more...
Hi, can I help you?
My friend here, the distinguished pony from up Manhattan, and I are in a bit of a pickle, and we need the Princess Twilight to resolve it.
Can you talk a little quieter and maybe come back later?
Oh, sure, now, gosh, I wish we could, but we're both supposed to give speeches about our local economies in 5 minutes, and we've been booked in the same hall.
I had the room first, and let's be honest, my speech is more important.
Point of order there, sir, but I think you'll find that my speech is the more important one, don't you know?
Look, yous is gonna have a lot of unhappy delegates on your hooves unless we get a ruling from Princess Twilight right now.
Let me see what I can do.
Does something need scheduling?
Oh, yeah. 2 delegates have speeches booked in the same hall. What do I do?
Okay, no problem. Just put the hay in the apple and eat the candle.
Huh? Oh, I need an answer. But Twilight can't even think straight. Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do?
Well, what did she say? She picked me, right?
Hey, let's not be too hasty there, good sir. I got a feeling she went with me.
Hey, if she didn't pick me, it ain't hard to see that as an insult to all of Manhattan. You know what I'm saying?
And it'd sure be a shame to see something like a scheduling issue create a nasty old rift between Minneapolis and Ponyville.
So, what did the princess say?
Come on now, spit it out.
She said that, well, she said that she wants you to share it.
If that's what the princess wants, what are you gonna do?
The princess is always right. Now
Listen,
there you go.
no
We
hard
got a
feelings. This
solution.
is not about you and
I
me.
have no
right?
hard
I mean, this is.
Now, back to more important things.
Combining those two talks was a disaster. The hall was overcrowded and the speakers just shouted over each other.
Huh? But
why would the princess have made such a decision?
By order of Princess Twilight, be quiet!
I was really looking forward to the don't spend all your bits speech, but when I went into the hall, a pony had taken my seat. A pony who used to be my friend.
Your friend took your seat? Big deal. Why don't you just...
No offense, but I don't need some random dragon's opinion. I want to hear what Princess Twilight thinks.
Fine. The princess says no friendship should end over a seat. You should forgive your friend.
Of course! Oh, the princess is so wise.
I could tell these delegates anything as long as they think it came from Twilight. All right, who's next? So, how can Princess Twilight be of service?
Well, as host city, the Canterlot delegation feels it's only right that we should get passes to every meeting and party, yes?
Well, that doesn't seem fair. I mean, Princess Twilight doesn't think that seems fair.
Yes, very well. It was worth a try, though, wasn't it, old chap?
This is great! I just took care of a whole bunch of stuff that Twilight won't have to worry about when she wakes up. Wonder if any pony else needs the princess's help. If I can check a few of these meetings off Twilight's schedule, then when she wakes up, she won't have to think about anything but the reception. Says here you have a meeting with Princess Twilight?
Yuppers, she wanted me to prep her on all the different gemstones in the Citizens of Equestria statue before the reception tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'd rather, tell the princess directly.
Well, if it helps, you can call me Princess Spike. No, it's all right. The princess asked me to take care of a few things for her. That's why I came to find you.
If you say so.
The princess says so.
Okay, let's start with Topaz.
I'm here for your 2 o'clock.
You? But I'm supposed to be briefing Princess Twilight on the progress with the water main.
I speak for the princess.
Oh, wow. Can I start fixing it again? I'm getting a little worried, to be honest.
Actually, Twilight still needs a rest, and her no-noise policy is still in effect for a few more hours. Sorry.
Hey, Spike, what's going on?
You know, just setting him up and knocking him down.
What do you mean?
Not only have I kept things quiet so Twilight could sleep, I also took care of all her afternoon meetings so she won't have to worry about him when she wakes up.
Are you sure she'd want you doing that? There are so many things to keep track of at this summit.
Nah, don't worry. I got it covered. I know Twilight so well, it's easy to make decisions like her.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for keeping Twilight's stress level down. As long as that's the real reason you're doing it.
Well, why else would I be doing it?
You're not enjoying speaking for Twilight a little bit?
Enjoying it? No way. The only things I'm doing by order of the princess are for the good of the summit. By order of the princess. By order of the princess. By order of the princess. Princess life is good.
It sure is. But it's also hard work, isn't it?
Nah, it's not so bad.
Spike, I'm concerned you might be abusing your relationship with Twilight.
What are you talking about? I'm a great princess. I mean, Twilight's a great princess, and I've been working hard to help her. When two delegates had a falling out, I'm the one who fixed their friendship. I listened to that pony drone on about gems for 45 minutes, so Twilight wouldn't have to. I moved a polo match away from the tower so she could sleep. And I didn't even eat that delicious-looking statue. I'm a decision-making master. Okay. So maybe I did get a little carried away making decisions, but it's not like anything bad happened.
This is unexpected! I'll go shut off the main. You get rid of the water.
At least the statue's okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, bless me.
Oh, my! What is the meaning of this?
Well, you see, there was this polo game and...
How could you let a water main burst on Canterlot's most important day?
Hey, don't look at me! Princess Twilight said to stop working on it.
Well, what about these trees? I ordered them trimmed to avoid just such a situation.
Well, the princess told me to stop, bub.
Why would the princess make such horrible decisions? This all could have been prevented.
Please, every pony, listen! I'm so sorry all this happened!
What are you apologizing for? These were Princess Twilight's awful decisions.
I'm about to blow my stack on Princess Twilight, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Yeah, me too.
I'll not let Princess Twilight give Canterlot a bad name in the eyes of Equestria. Come on, every pony. Let's go give her a piece of our mind.
Please! You've got it all wrong! Wait!
What is it now? There's an angry mob here that demands satisfaction.
It's just that, we don't want to wake the princess, do we?
Wake her? What? You're telling me that she's asleep?
Speak at once!
She is sleeping!
I'm glad you're here, Spike. We've got a lot to do. Do you know if the water main was fixed?
You seem well rested.
I haven't slept like that since I was a filly.
You haven't? Well, at least I got one thing right. And it was the one thing Cadence asked of me. Maybe I did do a good job today.
Fancy Pants, what's wrong?
Don't play games with me, Princess. You know why I'm here.
Is this about the special privileges you wanted? Because this seems a little extreme.
Special privileges? The last thing on my mind is special privileges.
What's going on, Spike?
You needed to sleep. And Princess Cadence told me you weren't to be disturbed. And there was this bird, and well, long story short, I made a few decisions on your behalf.
A few decisions?
Well, maybe more than a few, but I had good intentions. Honest! Until I didn't anymore. I'm sorry, Twilight. I guess I got a little carried away. It just felt so good to have ponies caring about my opinions on such important matters. I guess I was just enjoying feeling like a princess.
Well, Spike, one of the most important things a princess can do is realize when she's made a mistake and fix it.
How do I do that?
You could start with them.
Hi there, every pony. So, I guess I owe you all a pretty big apology. It's funny, here we are at a summit that brings together ponies from all across Equestria, and all I could think about was myself. You all came here to celebrate the things that make each of our cities so unique and special. But instead of getting into the spirit of things like all of you, I used my friend's position to make myself feel good.
The Canterlot Ruby goes here, old sport.
And ours goes here, don't you know?
You know what? It all turns out the way you want it.
Does this mean you forgive me?
Sure! You know, the whole idea of the statue is that when each of us plays our own small part, it adds up to something grand.
Quite. Just like how all our cities make up the beautiful land of Equestria.
I hereby dedicate the Citizens of Equestria statue to every pony who plays their part, no matter how big or how small.
Oh, come on!